what we do here is go back.
Alright guys, what's up? Part 2 of our Q&A video series. This video, Q&A about our relationship. Specifically our relationship, the progression, past, present, future, things like that. If you haven't checked out the last video, either stay tuned in this one and then go check it out after, the link's in the description, or click on the card now to go check it out first and then come back to this video. So first section is actually about the present. So we're not going to go past, present, future, but let's just talk about right now. Question is, how was VidCon / LA / Disneyland / big trip thing, editing video? Ugh. Yeah. How was that trip? Also, how does Autumn feel about me vlogging every day? Trip was amazing. I learned a ton of new stuff. VidCon was really eye-opening for me about online video and what it means to be a storyteller and someone who puts their whole life online, and it's really changed my perspective. Hopefully I can keep doing this for a long time, and I'm excited to see where online video goes in the future.
I've always wanted Austin to vlog for a really long time, and ever since Austin started working for Benji, that's something people suggested for him to do. And I don't know if any of you guys know this, but last summer we went to Vlogger Fair with Benji and Judy and everybody, and we hung out with Sean, and I remember Sean telling us to both vlog.
Yeah.
And I don't know, that's just something that I've always thought was super awesome, and that's something that I'd want to do too if I had the equipment. That's what we're planning. So Austin and I are thinking about vlogging together once I leave for college, and just I vlog where I am, he vlogs where he is, and then we put it together. But yeah, I love that he vlogs, and I love vlogs in general.
Past that quick section, we move back into the past. So section 2, questions about our past. So first of all, these questions are going to be kind of amalgamated into one long story, okay? So first of all, let's talk about how we met.
We went to high school together. We actually had a lot of classes together during our freshman year.
Yeah. Latin,
yeah,
video,
and language arts.
Yeah.
And music lab, but we didn't really talk to each other in music lab. We mostly got to know each other in
I did teach you how to use GarageBand in music lab.
Oh yeah, he taught me how to use GarageBand. I don't know, we just met through that, and then in Latin, I'm pretty sure you sat by me, at least for like a good part of the year.
Yeah, a couple of times we sat together.
And then in language arts, we sat by each other. And then in video, we didn't really talk to each other until second semester, and that was when he chose me to be in his video group.
Video is life, man.
So that's kind of how we met.
First impressions about each other. So for me, honestly, it's hard to say because there's like so many different days, you know? I don't remember specifics ever about that kind of stuff. I don't know why. So I guess my first impression was probably that it's another girl in my Border Patrol. They'd probably have a more interesting first impression of me.
Well, this isn't very romantic, but I remember seeing you and thinking, what is his ethnicity?
Who took the first step in the relationship? Okay, how? What was it?
Well, guys, you're gonna think I'm weird now, but basically what happened was I just decided to be really annoying towards Austin. And one time we were at a birthday party, and I was like, you know what? I want a boyfriend. Hey, Austin, you're my boyfriend. And this obviously wasn't serious. I was just kind of joking around. But then I just started calling him my boyfriend, like I was just like messing around, and through that I actually started liking him, and I think it was mutual. I remember, so we were fake dating. This was freshman year, by the way, so we were like 14-year-olds, so don't judge me too hard. So Austin and I were fake dating throughout the year, and I remember that eventually there was some drama, and so I fake broke up with him. And then people got mad at me, and they're like, he actually likes you. So we fake got back together, and then school got out, and I messaged him on Facebook, and I was like, sorry for being so annoying. He's like, it's okay. And then a month later, I was like, hey, I like you. And then he messaged me back, and he was like, same. Then a month after that, he asked me to be his girlfriend over the phone, and we didn't see each other for like a month after that.
I told you this before, right? The person who really pushed me to ask you out on that day was Nolan.
Yeah.
Yeah. So thank you, Nolan, for because I don't know. I think that his like just ask her out, bro.
But also,
Yeah.
not just Nolan, Jacob too, because
Yeah.
Jacob always pushed me to talk to Austin, and back then we would do group Skype calls, and so it would just be me, Jacob, and Austin, and it was an awkward time. But yeah, shout out to Jacob and Nolan.
We kind of answered this. How long have we been dating each other? So in that process, I asked her out on August 5th, 2012. And so we have been dating as of today. And by today I mean tomorrow, because we're filming this on August 4th, but it's going to be posted on August 5th. So as of August 5th, 2015, 3 days? 3 years. I'm pretty sure you said 3 days.
No, I said 3 years.
Okay, 3 years. We've been dating for 3 years. And we've known
3
each other
days.
for longer than that. We've
We've only
met,
known each other for like 4 years.
yeah, we met in high school.
So yeah,
in
we
class.
met first day of high school, dated after like the summer between our freshman and sophomore year.
This is kind of subcategory of past. Number 2, how did our parents meet each other? Someone wants to know, like, what was that whole process like?
Okay, well, I will say I'm extremely proud of this situation because it is probably one of the only non-awkward situations that we've had.
Yeah.
So, during our sophomore year of high school, which it kind of sounds like a big jump, but that's only a few months after we started dating, we went to homecoming together, and our parents met on the day of the dance. So that was before he could drive. And so his parents took him to my house, and then basically Austin and I were there, my parents were there, his parents were there, and we all just met each other. It wasn't nerve-wracking at all. I mean, it was because it was homecoming.
It was our first,
like anything. But it
Yeah.
was really cool, and like everyone was super nice, and I love our parents, so.
This isn't really supposed to go along with that question, but it does. Who said I love you first, and when?
Oh yeah, alright. So this is going back to awkwardness. At the end of the homecoming dance, Austin's dad came to pick him up, and Austin hugged me goodbye. He didn't look me in the eyes or anything, we were just hugging, and then he told me that he loved me in my ear, and I'm pretty sure I said me too or same. Like, I did not say I love you too, I said one of those things. And then the next time he said that he loved me, I said the other one. So,
We have really bad responses to
we're really awkward
forward
people.
movements in our relationship. First date, how did it go and what was it? So first of all, what was it?
We went and we saw Wreck-It Ralph.
It was December of
The
2012.
Yeah, so it was quite a while after we started dating. I mean, some of you could consider homecoming as a date, but
Yeah.
we weren't alone ever. Like, it wasn't like a one-on-one kind of thing. Our dates weren't very frequent back then.
Now we're moving into section 3, which is the future. First, let's talk about college. What schools are we going to? I'm going to UW, University of Washington.
And I'm going to Washington State University.
Okay, so now the next question is, why did we choose to go to the schools, and why are we choosing to go to different schools, really?
Well, I mentioned this in the previous video. I just think that we both need to do our own thing, and where our interests lie are in different schools. Like, his school is better for what he wants to do, my school is better for what I want to do. And that's just what we're doing.
Question about going to separate schools. Are we afraid of growing apart, and how are we going to try and stay in touch?
The thing I'm really excited for us to do is write letters to each other, because we both are going to be in dorms, so we'll have our own addresses, and it'll be so awesome.
Yeah, we used to write letters to each other, but it's like, kind of like, I mean, it was kind of cool, but it's also kind of like, we're already next to each other, so we just
I know,
talk to
we're
each other
together
anyway.
often now.
Yeah.
So like back then.
Are we planning on staying in touch through probably Snapchat, FaceTime, phone calls,
Yeah, anything really.
messaging? She'll be able to follow me on the vlog. She might start vlogging
yeah,
with me.
Like
So
I said in the other video, I might incorporate myself into the vlog.
So it's gonna be, there's gonna be so many routes of communication. It's
Yeah.
like, it's gonna be, we're just not gonna be next to each other. We're not gonna, I mean, even
And-
then we won't be that far apart, so we'll probably see each other every once in a while. So last question about colleges specifically. What are our intended majors? So my intended major is going to be, I think I'm gonna go into computer science or computer engineering. I'm not entirely sure yet. Some sort of engineering probably.
And I want to go into architecture or interior design, just because I really like art and putting things together and creating things, and I already have my classes for this year, and they're all really artsy and fun, so I'm super excited.
Okay, so this is the next kind of section in the future category, the future. Okay, so what do we intend to do after college?
Get married.
Get a job.
Yeah, okay, my life timeline. Get a degree, get another degree, get married, have children, but then also have a job in between my 2 degrees. My timeline didn't make sense, but it makes sense to me.
So now, if we do have babies, how many first of all? I'd say 1 boy and 1 girl, or 3
3 what?
total.
Me personally, I want 2 boys and a girl, and I'm sorry future children if you watch this and I don't have 2 boys and a girl.
Okay, names.
I like the names Oliver and Ellie.
All right, that's it for the future round, or for the thing. Into the next round, the bonus round. Ding, 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 ding. More fancy graphics. Here's an interesting question. I think this might be my favorite question out of all of them. Angie_runs, I think, asks, zombie apocalypse. What are you guys taking, and which one of you guys is going to make it out alive? It's hard to say what I'd take because it depends on where the zombie apocalypse happens. But my ideal situation would be to get like my squad together, right? Because I feel like you have a better chance of surviving if you have a lot of people, but not too many people. Probably like I'd say anywhere from 10 to 15 people, because then you have people. It's kind of like a tribe situation. If you could get a school bus, I feel like school buses
What about Costco?
would be, I don't know, because
Remember when we used to talk about that with
Yeah.
Rachel when we were...
okay, so if you get a school bus and camp out at Costco as like a supply, kind of thing, or Walmart or something like that. My ideal situation: group of 10 to 15 at a Walmart or Costco in a bus, because I feel like you could totally mod a bus to just wreck zombies. It also depends on what kind of zombies they are. Are you talking about like I Am Legend zombies, or like talking more like Walking Dead zombies? You know what I mean?
No.
Yeah, no, you don't. I don't know. What's your ideal situation?
I don't know, same.
Okay, same, and then who's gonna survive? Why?
Because you're smarter than me and you know what you're doing and you're really, really handy and crafty.
Don't you think I'd sacrifice myself, though? You don't think so?
Because then if you sacrifice yourself, everyone else would sacrifice themselves because nobody would be able to survive without you.
A lot of people want to know how we know Benji and Judy. And, kind of a long story, really. Brush over the kind of the basics. So first of all, you want to talk about your kind of contribution, what your story was.
I've been watching Benji and Judy probably since she was pregnant with the twins. And eventually Benji started saying something about needing a videographer and needing somebody to like help him out. And at that same time, Austin was looking for a job and he was considering being a soccer ref.
Yeah, because I'd refed in the past for soccer, and so just kind of
Yeah.
meshed together.
But it's not something that he would have liked as much as his job with Benji. And so I talked to Austin about it and he emailed Benji and Benji answered.
And it just really, it's a really long story, but it all fell together from there, and then it just so happened that, we kind of started working together.
Yeah,
and then
and
that means
neither
that
of us are related to either of them.
Yeah, if you're wondering. All right, I have a question from Triskint. I think it's Trisket124. He says, also, who is Austin rooming with at UW, and you should give him a shout out. And I would answer the question, but it's really not, it's not a relationship question, so I'll talk about it some other time probably. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you haven't seen the first part of the video, click on here or wherever the frick the card is. I don't know where the cards are because I'm terrible at that. Anywhere. Anyway, click on the card. It's kind of like an annotation thing. It'll say like whatever. It'll say like Q&A or relationship Q&A. Click on that. Click on the little I button to go to the video, or click on the link in the description. Don't forget to subscribe. Also, comment down below if you have any suggestions for what you want me to do in the future on this channel, whether it be continue to do vlogs, Q&A, whatever. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, ask those down below too. I'll do my best to answer them. Yeah, check out the vlog today. Happy anniversary. It's not really our anniversary today, but tomorrow. But happy anniversary. See you next time. 5% battery left. Location change. Hair fix. Take off the shoes. Okay. Alright guys, what's up? I think this camera is tilted the wrong way. I'm going to check it in the camera. Hold on.